Hello, I'm Stephen Andrew, State Member for Moranny, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Here you can keep up to date with what I'm saying in Parliament and what's happening around in my electorate. But before we jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe and to check out my other socials linked in the description below. And thank you for joining us. My question without notice is to the Minister for Fire and Disaster Recovery and the Minister for Corrective Services. The full complement of volunteers at Clairview Rural Fire Brigade have expressed an intention to resign, leaving local residents and the 26,000 odd vehicles who pass through the area each week without a dedicated fire service. What alternative approach will the Minister be taking to ensure Clairview and other remote towns like it continue to receive a 24-hour on-site fire response service should any mass exodus of volunteers happen in the future?
I call the Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for the question. I might start by answering it with the bottom section of that question first and then going back through to Clairview. Can I thank the member for the question? Of course, it gives me a good opportunity to talk about QFES's recruitment strategy that we've been having in terms of volunteerism, which we launched in 2018, and we've already seen that make a tremendous difference in terms of the volunteers that we have in place. One of the really important parts of that strategy, Mr Speaker, is the ability to have targeted recruitment in specific areas where we need to be able to attract new members. So we're definitely doing that, and we're seeing it working right across the state, Mr Speaker. In terms of the Rural Fire Service, right now we've got 27,200 volunteers making up the volunteer workforce across our 1,400 Rural Fire Brigade as of the 29th of February this year. And we're supporting those volunteers on the front line, Mr Speaker, with a funding injection in this last budget alone of 40% uplift for those volunteers. And I'm not sure of the specifics that are going on in the brigade that the member for Moranny has mentioned here today. It's certainly not something he's mentioned to me in the past, but I'm more than eager to talk to him about what those specifics are so we can work together with those volunteers into the future. Because one of the things that the Miles government does, Mr Speaker, is we value the contribution that those volunteers make to their communities each and every day. They are on call 24/7. They are the first line of defence for their communities. They do an outstanding job, and we're going to continue to invest in them, Mr Speaker, today and into the future. And if there's anything going on within that brigade, which I suspect may well be the case, I'm happy as the Minister to meet with them, to meet with their local MP, and to be able to work through those issues specifically, because not only are we ensuring that we are growing our volunteer base in rural fire, we're ensuring as well that we're giving them the funding that they need, the support that they need, the training that they need, and the equipment that they need to be able to provide the best service to their community. And whether it's educating their community around the risks that are associated with bushfire, working with landholders around that mitigation burning, whether it's fighting those really dangerous fires on the fire ground, we're keen to continue to invest in our volunteers and to support them into the future because we know that our community needs it. And we're a government that is committed to ensuring that our community is kept safe right across the state of Queensland. Mr Speaker, we'll continue to work with the member. I encourage him. I'm happy to meet with him today. If he wants to meet with me today, I'll make that time available to talk about that brigade specifically. But we'll continue to ensure that rural fire brigades right across our state have the funding and support they need into the future.
Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Andrew, the State Member for Moranny. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with my latest videos. And also make sure to check out my other socials and my website links. They will be available in the description below. Thank you for joining us.